Hey everyone. Okay, so we are going over the rules of Supreme Court of the United States. It says that was adopted September 27, 2017, effective November 13, 2017. So this is the most up-to-date rules that they have. I actually I got this by calling the Clerk of U.S. Supreme Court, and they sent me the booklet with this. I think this is only if you're going to pay the $300 docking fee, which I am not. I'm actually going to do a waiver for that, but that's in here. They have in here where you can fill out a waiver, and it gives you, like, see here where it wants to know your source of income and all of that stuff, and what are your bills, and kind of like when you're filing for an attorney, indigent attorney or whatever. So anyway, so part 1, the court. Rule 1, Clerk. 1. The clerk receives documents for filing with the court and has authority to reject any submitted filing that does not comply with these rules. 2. The clerk maintains the court's records and will not permit any of them to be removed from the court building except as authorized by the court. Any document filed with the court and made a part of the court records may not thereafter be withdrawn from the official court files. After the conclusion of the proceedings in this court, original records and documents transmitted to the court by any other court will be returned to the court from which they were received. 3. Unless the court or the Chief Justice orders otherwise, the clerk's office is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. except on federal holidays as listed in 5 U.S.C. 6103. Okay. Rule 2. Library. The court's library is available for appropriate personnel of this court, members of the bar of this court, members of Congress and their legal staffs, and attorneys for the United States and for federal departments and agencies. 2. The library's hours are governed by regulations by the librarian with the approval of Chief Justice or the court. 3. Library books may not be removed from the court building. Okay, so some of this is not very important. Let's see how far are we into this? 3 minutes. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. I think we're going to skip. We have over here part 3. Jurisdiction on writ of certiorari. Considerations governing review on certiorari. Okay, so I'm not going to read this whole thing. How sought. I'm trying to time for petitioning. Okay, so I'm actually going to end this video here, and I'm not going to read this whole thing because there's other things on here besides the writ of certiorari, and so I'm only going to focus on the writ of certiorari part. If y'all would like me to do any other parts, let me know. But I will probably not do the videos. If you want me to do that, I'm not going to do the videos for them until after I'm done with my writ of certiorari. But the different parts, which I pretty much already read, Part 1, the court. Part 2 is attorneys and counselors. Part 3, which is what I will mostly focus on, the jurisdiction on writ of certiorari. Part 4, other jurisdiction. Part 5, motions and applications. I might actually read some of that. Part 6, briefs on the merits and oral argument. I'm not going to have an oral argument, so I probably will not read from that. And Part 7, practice and procedure. Part 8, disposition of cases. Part 9, definitions and effective date. So, anyway, if you want to hear any more about that, let me know. Also, too, which a lot of that I think might be in here, but but if you want me to read this, let me know. I probably will read that since that actually has to do with what I'm doing. But this is the end of the second video. We read about the clerk pretty much can just decide, like they reserve the right to not accept any submission, which that happens a lot. That was the 150 out of 7,000 statistic that I was telling you about. So, anyway, so that's the end of this video. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these videos really, really short for you guys and for myself, because I hate it when I have to go through several minutes of video to try to get that one little piece of information I was looking for. So I'm trying to keep this really, really short. So I'm going to end this video here, and we're going to start on the writ of certiorari rules in the next videos.